Good morning, students. This is Vinay Sharma from Maples Academy, Deoband, Saharanpur. Today, we will discuss about the second chapter of class 11 English book Snapshots. The name of the chapter is The Address, and the author's name is Mark Minko. Now, let us discuss the chapter in a nutshell. The Address is a story which underlines the human dilemma that follows war and death of a loved one. This is brought out through an emotional account of a daughter who goes in search of her mother's belongings after the war in Holland. She does find them but decides to leave them behind because of the memories that are linked to those objects. So this was the story of the chapter in brief. We will discuss the chapter in detail in the next video. Thank you very much.
Good morning, students. Now we will discuss the chapter The Address in detail. The address begins with a victim of war going back to her native place. It is about a daughter who returns to her home in Holland. She goes there to search for her mother's belongings after the war. When she reaches her native place, she does not receive a warm welcome. She follows the address she has on her. It is house number 46 in Marconi Street. A woman opens the door and refuses to recognize the girl on the door. The author notices the woman wearing her mother's green knitted sweater. Thus, she became even surer that she was in the right place. However, the woman did not deny not knowing her mother. Despite the author's resistance, the woman did not entertain her and closes the door on her. The author was going back when she starts thinking about the bygone days. She got the address from her mother years ago. After returning to her home post-war, she notices a lot of things missing from the place. Thus, her mother gives her an address of Mrs. Darling. She learns that Mrs. Darling is an old acquaintance of her mother. Thus, her mother handed over all their valuable possessions to Mrs. Darling to keep them safe. Thus, after many years, the author thinks of going back to take them possessions. Thus, after being told to go away by Mrs. Darling on her visit, she goes back once again. On her second visit, a 15-year-old answers the door. We learn that the mother was not at home. The author told her about her wish to meet her mother. The girl takes her in the house. To the author's surprise, she notices the room full of things her mother possessed. The room was not similar, but the things were all very familiar. She started to feel so uncomfortable. She now had no desire to possess her mother's belongings. Thus, she leaves the home and thought of forgetting the address and the thought of ever getting those things back. So, in the last, we can say that through the chapter The Address, we learn the intricate emotions of human life like trust, hope, and betrayal, as well as the ill effects of war. That's all. Thank you very much.